Okay, in our next topic for extension 2, we're doing graphs. So the idea of graphs is to be able to use all the graphing techniques we've used in the extension 1, 2 unit and junior courses to be able to step it up and do some more complex graphs and solve more problems involving graphs, because sometimes you're going to get problems that the only way to solve them is in terms of using a graph, and we'll see those ones towards the end of the topic. Now, for the first part though is basically, can you draw these graphs? So all these graphs here, this is from the syllabus, and that's listed from the syllabus, and it wants to know, can you draw all these ones and be able to do any of those, which, as you can see, all of those come from the extension 1 course or 2 unit course, more likely the 2 unit course. So when we're looking at that, hopefully you've gone through and drawn these graphs and been able to do that. So straight line, parabolas, using all our factorization techniques and being able to use the techniques we do for extension 1 here, realizing double roots there. So what does a double root mean? And at -2, it means it's going to turn. So we get that situation as well. Hyperbolas. Now we're going to do a lot more on hyperbolas this term. So there's our classic rectangular hyperbola. And so even though we just call it a hyperbola at this stage, we will call it a rectangular hyperbola. There's our circle. So to get from that form to being able to draw the circle, remember we've got to complete the square and then be able to get back in the form x minus h all squared plus y minus k. Exponential graphs, recognize where we've got asymptotes. Same with our log graphs, we've got vertical asymptotes. So all these ones come into play. So graphs of trig functions, so being able to draw cos of x and then cos of x plus pi on 2, two lots of that, and then being able to shift it up in 2 units. And then realizing the square root graph as well, and being able to draw a half of it, because that's the positive, the negative would be below. Again, we'll do a bit more on this type of one in this topic, as that's one of the separate sections of the syllabus. So there we go, we have to be able to draw all those graphs. The only one we haven't drawn that was on that list is an inverse function graph. We will be doing that in extension 1 early on, so that'll be something we'll be covered, and we'll filter into our extension 2 topic on graphs as we go through.